Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning, I'm Joanna Coles, and we're gardening this morning on Farm and Home. Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture, joins us. And Kristin, I'm so excited about this.
Yes, I am too. I got the idea from one of our master gardeners, and I think it would be something that would save a lot of gardeners a lot of time, as far as for like small seeded type crops like flowers and even small seeded vegetables like turnips and carrots and stuff. This is a great activity to do even at home for yourself in your own gardens, but then too, it's a great way to get your kids involved too.
Absolutely. And you know, with fall gardening, people are starting to think about like lettuces and different things like that. Would that work with this?
Yeah, you can do it for the fall garden, you can do it for the spring garden. Again, you can do it for flowers that are small seeded, but we are making do-it-yourself seed tape.
Okay.
And sometimes you can find that available, and it costs a little bit more if you were to purchase it, you know, but this is something that you can find really easily at home and make it yourself. So a couple of the materials that you'll need to make your do-it-yourself seed tape is toilet paper. So if you don't have toilet paper, and you don't have to be real expensive with your toilet paper either, but what we've done with our toilet paper, Joanna, is that it's on the roll. What we've done ahead of time, just for time's sake, is we've cut that in half.
In half, okay.
Because basically you're just making a thin strip. You really don't need that wide. If you don't want to use toilet paper, you can certainly use, you know, cheaper paper towels, because basically what this is going to do is it's going to be our base for where our seed goes on. So we've gone ahead, leave your rolls too, because you want to roll that back up after you get finished. So definitely, you know, if you're recycling, keep those as well. So other things you'll need a measuring tape, and I like to use the clear one just because it's easier to see. You'll need a permanent marker, and then what we've gone ahead and done is that we have made a paste or a glue, and what we've done is we've taken about 2 tablespoons of white flour. If you don't have white flour, you can certainly use cornstarch, and what we've done is added 2 tablespoons of water to it and just made a thick paste. If it's not, you know, say if it's too thick, you can always add more water to it and dilute it down.
And this is just to keep our seeds in place, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, so that's going to act as our glue. If you don't want to do that, you can certainly use all-purpose glue. That would work just fine. But we are using pansies today just for demonstration, and pansies are a beautiful annual flower that we have. We put it on a white paper, a white plate here, so that way that you can see the seed.
Yeah, and see, these are super small, and if I were to seed those, Kristin, I always have trouble seeding these. I get them really, you know, clumped up in one area and maybe not distributed well. So this is perfect for that.
Yes, that's the advantage. So you can space it out. You can do this ahead of time if you're actually planning your season out on paper first. And then that way it's already done ahead of time. It's a great way to get your kids involved too, to get some help. And like I said, it's pretty easy to do. So what we're gonna do, Joanna, is I've gone ahead with these pansies. We already know that we have to space them out about a 1/2 inch apart.
Okay.
So that's really a small spacing if you think about it. So I've gone ahead and done these ahead of time so that way you can see what I'm doing. But, and we've got a pansy here. This is like a giant, it's a mixture. But we're gonna take our ruler, lay it up against where we've kind of started it ahead of time, and take it every 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna mark it with my permanent marker.
And this helps with my problem of getting them all in one spot. You have the perfect spacing, so thinning is not something that you have to go back and do later.
Right. This is gonna be perfectly in place. You don't have to worry about water making it run off or anything like that. You're exactly right. So, and it's pretty easy to do. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and marked with my permanent marker, and I have taken a toothpick, Joanna. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just basically where my permanent marker, I'm going to put like the glue down. If you only want to do a few at a time, that's perfectly good. If you don't have a toothpick, you can use I like to use a cotton tip sometimes too. So what I like to do is stick just a little bit of glue, and what I'm going to do is just go right in and just put that right on top.
Yeah, and this is going to make your seeds go further because you're not wasting them like you're talking about, like, you know, when you water and they run off.
Yeah, I mean, but you can see how, I mean, you start to learn the process after you start to do this after a while. But you know, this is super fun to do, and you, like I said, you don't have to worry about losing some of the seed because it's really easy to do.
Now, you mentioned that we could do this in advance.
Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to let this dry off, and you can see kind of what we're doing right here with our continuation of seed. You're going to let this dry. You're going to roll it back up onto your toilet paper holder, and then you're going to go ahead and put it in your garden basically where you've gone ahead and made your rows. So that way that you can, you know, plant it there and just take care of it, thin it out if you want to a little bit later, say if you get too many on the glue.
Perfect. So if you have questions, contact your local extension office. We'd be happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.